When it comes to anxiety management and recovery, there are a few things you keep hearing everyone say, and among them are exercise, muscle training, stretching, muscle relaxation techniques, or maybe yoga. And all these have one thing in common: they relax and strengthen your body. It is no coincidence that you read or hear this over and over again from many different sources and people. In this video, I'll explain why you should use them as your fundamental tools for recovery. Most of the YouTubers out there, and I include myself here, keep talking about finding your root cause for your anxiety disorder. And yes, it's definitely something you should be doing, but for one, it's not easy to do so when your mind is constantly worrying and occupied by the physical symptoms. Or perhaps your root cause is actually no longer your root cause. You see, anxiety can stem from deep unresolved traumas or issues, but also can be the result of a sudden and intense spurt of stress due to work, school, health issues, or any other personal problems. These situations may have long passed, but you are still left frightened for your life and have all sorts of symptoms. Anxiety and its physical symptoms are not actually the only thing standing in your way to recovery, and for this you've got to understand one thing. I've talked about it a lot in my previous videos, so I'll keep it very simple and short here. Every time you have an anxiety attack or feel extremely tense in certain settings, and then give in to these fears, your mind will note and imprint it as something dangerous. Every time you then get back into a similar situation, you jump right back into this state. Anxiety, especially health anxiety, is predominantly driven by your subconscious. It will react first and set your body up for action. Only then will your conscious mind step in and process the situation. And this is why anxiety is so tricky. By the time this happens, your body is already tensed up, uncomfortable, and will show plenty of symptoms. And for this step, the anxiety recovery fundamentals simply work wonders. I guess all of you had days in the past in which you woke up and felt like you could conquer the world. You simply felt good and your mind was set into, let's call it, positivity mode. If you're watching this video, that day was probably a long time ago, but you have to understand that this feeling didn't come out of nowhere. I guess you know the saying, happy body, happy mind, right? And this is probably the most important connection I've learned over the time I've suffered from anxiety. Your thoughts are strongly connected to the way your body feels. If you're tired, tense, and just plain uncomfortable, this feeling will be reflected in your mind. And this is so much more toxic when you have health anxiety. So in return you can say that if you take care of your body, your mind will follow. And this is where the magic happens. Sorry if I sound too over the top here, but if exercise, body relaxation techniques, and self-care would come in a pill, it would probably be the magic pill we are all looking for. So now your body feels great, your mind then follows, and guess what? That positivity further accelerates your body's relaxation. It's an amazing cycle that will bring you a lot further in your recovery journey. I myself always like to call this state of feeling good and prepared as me being primed to go on and tackle my fears. Not only does my body have a lot more tolerance for new stress, but the mind also has a tendency not to just focus on the negatives. This is a state in which you will have willpower and strength to go out and face your agoraphobia, social anxiety, or whatever else you're fearful of. A well-trained and taken care of body will also act like a switch that is now set on positivity. With this new outlook, you are less prone to self-diagnose yourself, intrusive thoughts are going to stop popping up, and in general, you'll be a more rounded and happier person. And for everyone who has a deeper root cause for the anxiety disorder, this state will take away some of the dark, overshadowing thoughts that keep you constantly distracted and provide you with the mindset and time to dig deep and figure out your action plan. Guys, I hope this video helped you to look at anxiety from a different perspective. Instead of training the mind to distract or numb itself from fears, try building up your body first, and the mind will follow this positive path. Thanks for watching, and if you're new here and want to see more anxiety related content just like this one, consider subscribing.